Hi guys, my name is Sinjoko Augustine. Actually, I'll be doing my first YouTube video today. So I would like to urge you guys, as a way of pleading, that you just help me and give me a thumbs up on my subscribe button. If you just do it, I'm gonna appreciate it a lot. So today I'll be talking about 5 things that cost Manchester United Champions League qualification this season. Actually, I'm still not out of the shock that we are not going to be playing further in the Champions League this season. But here are my 5 reasons I think cost us qualification in the Champions League this season. Number one is always tactical ineptitude. Our manager was tactically inefficient in the game. Actually, he started the game with the wrong players, if I may say. You can't have a player like Paul Pogba, who has been in rich vein of form, and you keep him on the bench and start a player like Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic actually didn't impress me much in the game. You know, we were playing Leipzig, and this group of players, they have a very young squad who can run you ragged if you're not careful with the ball. So playing Nemanja in that game, starting him ahead of Pogba was something I didn't quite like. And another thing is that Ole's body language at times, when you know your team and the chips are down, it's not really encouraging. As a manager, you have to side the players. Sometimes as managers staying at the touchline, it goes a long way to send a message even without saying a word in your mouth. Or you see your players, your team is being beaten, is already 2 goals down, and just sit down there looking at them on the bench. Such things doesn't really encourage the players at all. So in that match against Leipzig, like I say, he was really not at his best. The tactics he adopted backfired and it cost us qualification. Also, like I said, my video today is 5 things that cost us qualification. So I'm not really focusing on the Leipzig match against Istanbul Besiktas in the first leg. It was also the same tactical inefficiency that cost us the game. Most times, only will I say underrate some teams. I see those teams coming towards us. They like putting crosses, putting us in pressure, forcing us to make some mistakes so that at the end they can at least get a draw. And it has cost us a quite number of games this season. So that's my number one reason that cost us qualification this season. Number two is injuries and suspension to the squad. The absence of Fred in that midfield, because Fred this season is like an indispensable member of the squad. Fred has been our best tackler in the midfield. He can run even for 2 hours, 120 minutes without being tired, and I am so much impressed. But like Fred's improvement has made McTominay to somehow decline. McTominay, his positioning at times is something I don't really like. Actually, this is my personal opinion. So it has made McTominay not to really improve his game, which is not good. So his suspension from the squad for this game really cost us. And also not having Cavani up front really cost us. I'm not going to discuss anything about Marshall, because Marshall, whether in the squad or out of the squad, this very time has no meaning to me. He's been given so many chances to prove himself by the manager, but he keeps on being wasteful in front of goals. So the suspension of Fred and the injury to Cavani really cost us the game. Number 3 is Profligacy. Most times in the match, especially Rashford and Greenwood, they wasted quite a few number of chances. And you know that a game of this magnitude only gives you few chances, and these chances, once they come begging, you as an attacker or a striker, you ought to convert. But you see that we wasted those chances, and at the end, we paid so dearly for it. So our profligacy cost us in the game. Another point I have here is tiredness of the squad, and this is a general issue that I just have to put it, but it cost us the game. If you look at the squad was a little bit leggy, so many misplaced passes, so many of our passes were not flowing. We didn't have a reading at all in the game, so it cost us the game. The squad members, the key members of the squad, they were a little bit tired. I also have to put this point because if you look at the type of teams we've played recently, they are quality teams. And when you play a very good team, you have to give in your best. So as a result, we're a little bit tired in the end. And my last point here is complacency. Yeah, I have to add this point, complacency, because if you have been really following Manchester United games this season, you will quite agree with me that there are some games that we just need to smash our opposition, even if it's from the first half. But you see that the type of players you used to start the game will not make us to put ourselves into trouble, and we'll be looking for a way to get out to just salvage ourselves. Yes. Like the game against Istanbul versus we lost that game, hoping that we still have a long way to go. But I knew that from the day we lost to Istanbul versus that we're gonna have difficulty qualifying from this group, and this is how it pans us. Look at in the last game for the group against Leipzig, we lost, and we are now out of the Champions League. So that complacency setting when we were in the control of the group, the manager couldn't realize that winning Istanbul home and away would have guaranteed us qualification, but the mistake he made on the first leg cost us qualification this season. So I'm not really happy about it. But I'm looking forward as we dropped out of the Champions League. We are now in the Europa League. We also lost in the semi-final of the Europa League last season. But I think this time around, the manager must have learned his lessons. He will correct his mistakes. I'm still a die-hard supporter of Manchester United, irrespective of what happened on Tuesday night. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Friends, like I said earlier, that thumbs up and the subscribe button, putting your thumbs and the subscribe button will also go a long way to at least persuade me to do more video, to encourage me. So I'm pleading that you subscribe, as this is my first video here on YouTube. I really appreciate your efforts. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.